the work to do.
Oh, okay.
Is it that you
We
just
have
go straight to the
we have for the schools. Some have links. We apply to their links. Some will go through their website. Like this one now, we go through websites. So, but since you've not started, you don't take it. So you go to courses.
okay?
This undergraduate,
Yes,
foundation,
foundation, undergraduate,
postgraduate.
postgraduate.
So take
Okay. Wow.
type the let's say business because you're looking for. This is it. You check the intake first to know which one you're applying for. So
Okay.
we're doing how to apply international students. This one is for UK students. So they ask you, is it 1 year or system one or the one with
Okay.
placement? So we do 1 year, apply and then we take you to where you apply. Since you're a new user or someone a fresh application, because when it's not a fresh application, you put in the student details. That if you've done it before, I want to change course. That's where you use this course. But for a new user, click here. So then start filling.
Okay. So is here they will not ask for that the personal statement.
Yes.
You now start typing it.
No, not that you upload it.
You upload it,
Already. Since
type
this
it
like this
on
one now,
MS
see.
Word.
I still use here this word. After this years.
That's after typing it and
Yes.
saving it.
You know how to say it. Why is it open like this?
It's being drowned out by the policy missteps. I mean, it seems to tacitly acknowledging there that the problem. One is this Prime Minister isn't that great at politics in commanding authority on the difficult issues that are put before his party. And two, they're not delivering on what they
This is
promised.
your
They
worker.
returning growth.
Now let me. Okay. Is
I
this
think
not
this one
yours?
is the one I typed.
Okay, okay, okay.
That day I came.
Remember. You should have never calculated the one you did. Where's the one you did?
His email. I sent it to the email.
No, you have to say you're not sending it to me.
I have to type it.
Yes, type it. Get one nice folder.
So you can't copy and paste it in.
That's how you can do it here now. When you do it here, save it. Let me see. Put it in here. Where's the work?
I sent it to the mail.
And then open it.
To our
Okay,
email.
open it. Don't send it. Where is it? Okay, I send
You
it.
save it.
Why did they send it to my email? You should have told me.
Huh?
I think you should have just told me you're done. Look for here. This one is Teams. This is what you're using. This MS Word. You can still use this one. But leave all this place. Come here. Close everything you're not using. So this is it. So copy it here or wherever it is. Copy it. Try and save it. Put it as your name and save it in a folder. Do you know how to create a folder? So now, when you
I've
want to
forgotten.
when you want to create a folder, you do like this. Right click. So put something there.
Okay, copy
Write your name.
it from the mail.
Write your name. So now this is your folder. So bring out the work with it. I'm still looking for that folder. It's inside the mail. I go and bring it out. Bring it out from there.
But I've not wanted to focus on the voters for whom their voices have not been recognised in politics. We've got and they need to have that sort of voice of people that are going out and they're at work now who are struggling really with how they're going to make ends meet. They're the people that the government should consider focused on.
This morning, thank you very much for that. A lot of focus within the parliamentary Labour Party be a refit of the top team here at number 10. Of course, he has to choose a new chief of staff with the departure of Mitsui. There is still a lot we don't know about the resignation of his direct communications Tim Allen yesterday, and then there is that issue of Chris Warner, the Cabinet Secretary, which is a remit underway at number 10. It will be interesting to hear from the Cabinet Secretaries through the course of the day. They depart this political cabinet as to where they go from here. We've still not heard directly from the Prime Minister since Morgan McSweeney's departure. It'll be interesting to see today whether or not he gives any on what comes next. We'll continue to follow the story, but for the moment, you back to Peter.
Donald Trump has been pushing hard for consistency trade, but there are still major disputes, especially in its territory. Big doubts here too about Russia's true. Because this winter, Moscow's been deliberately targeting power stations, leaving people freezing in their homes. Come on, join us here on BBC News.
Artificial intelligence at the front line of healthcare. Will it be easy to adopt and cancer survivor whose AI models already predict breast cancer risk years in advance? Is AI about to check medicine forever? That's AI Hope on BBC News.
President Donald Trump said he's spread successes at home and abroad, but policies have drawn controversy and opposition. So what's the impact on America and the world? We'll break down what it means. So do join me, Katrina Perry, and Lisa Lucia on the President on BBC News.
The American TV anchor Savannah Guthrie has again appealed for the public's help in finding her mother, Nancy, who went missing from her home over a week ago. The ransom note came from those holding the 84-year-old to demand millions of dollars of Bitcoin in return for release. The deadline set for the payment is overnight.
No matter where you are, even if you're far from home, if you see anything, hear anything, if there's anything at all that seems strange to you, that you report to law enforcement. We are at an hour of desperation. We try.
Let's go live to New York and CBS correspondent Bradley Blackburn. Bradley, do we have any further information on this case?
Right. Little information we have. Search is now entering its 10th day, and overnight the FBI released a statement that at this point in time they have no suspects, no persons of interest identified in this case, and they are also joined by their family asking any member of the to help. There is a tip line stuff at 1-800-CALL FBI, and after they asked for more tips, more leads in this case, we know that behind the scenes the investigation is also continuing. The county sheriff's office put out a statement yesterday confirming that there were active law enforcement presence at government residences over the weekend, and that activity continued. This is part of this following up on leads as the investigative process continues. But there's no suspect, and there's no person of interest, so that's not why they're searching these properties necessarily. They're just continuing this process. They're also homing in on a specific period of time after a camera was disconnected at Nancy Guthrie's residence and before her pacemaker then separated from her iPhone that was connected. That's a 41-minute gap, and so they are looking for any clues there. They're also going to neighbors asking for doorbell cameras, gas stations asking for footage there, tracking down whatever they can. because this case, Ida, has fascinated and horrified the entire country. Savannah, that is so well known to Today Show, is someone that so many are familiar with, and everyone is hoping and praying for a resolution of this strange case.
And do you know, Bradley, whether the family who had said that they were able to pay the ransom, whether any money was passed over, and any indications to motive here at all?
We do not know a motive at this point in time, and we do not know whether there's been a payment. If that has happened, they're keeping it very closely vest. The FBI says that there were any further communication between any sort of writer Lorenzo and the Guthrie family. And really, these videos that the Guthrie family has released suggest that we're trying to respond to these possible incidents. They are not certain either whether they are legitimate and whether in fact they could lead to anything. Do say that they believe that Nancy Guthrie is still out there somewhere.
Bradley Blackburn, CBS in New York. Thank you very much indeed for that update. Well, we keep across events in Downing Street in Westminster here in London because Sir Keir is meeting cabinet colleagues of the did rally to his support yesterday, despite the intervention, the very dramatic intervention from the leader of the Labour Party in Scotland, who called for Starmer to go, worried about the outcome of elections coming up in May, given the party's poor poll performance and worries about what that is going to mean for those elections. We will keep across all those events in Westminster for you. This is BBC News.
Discover the world on BBC News in association with Turkish Airlines. When you come to Istanbul, there's one feature spread across mansions and mosques that's bound to catch your eye. It's everywhere.
That picture is all miniature masterpieces. They're easily digitized. The city's done a feature, and I think the underrated beating heart, the golden age of art, when Istanbul was the centre of all powerful art.
Hidden away in the winding streets next to the spice market, the Rustem Pasha Mosque was built over 4 years ago by Miramar Sultan, daughter of the Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent.
The impact of this place, just the wash of blue, that colour of nature sees the sky. It's so immersive. And then the fact that all the stars are just sparkling away, I feel like I'm inside a gemstone.
The drive to create these pixels was top down, driven by a Sultan wanted to commission art that was worthy of an empire. But innovations that developed the art form, as well as the creativity that made them, came the artisans themselves. The tiles were made close to Istanbul in the picturesque town of Izmir that gave them name. There's a pottery name tradition here that goes back to artisans here aimed technological breakthrough that made the art of Izmir possible.
Okay, this is where the real magic happens.
Exactly. To prepare the paste, to quartz, clay, the seashore, which is kind of like a placement. Disney tiles contain up to 85%, which is the highest usage in the world. The key is to actually rate how much you put in and mix them.
They must have been experimenting, trying out different combinations to see what would give, I suppose, the most illustrious finish.
Exactly. The management the right order and the right amount so that the paste comes out in perfect form shape.
What are the amounts?
Well, oyimbos are a secret as one of the glazing
both centuries, Turkish Iznik art was brought out and presented in its museums and private collections around the world. In the 1990s, researchers rediscovered Tsubu, lost for hundreds of years. Now, here at the Iznik Foundation, tiles are being made again. It's fantastic news for art lovers that these 16th century masterpieces are getting a 21st century
How do I copy it?
That is oh goodness. You really see the full range of colours popping out, can't you? The greens, the reds,
Oh, it's not downloaded.
just
It's not there.
the details. Oh,
YouTube.
gorgeous. Discover the world on BBC in association with British Airlines.
Artificial intelligence at the front line of healthcare. Will introduce you to a doctor and counterpart either. Using AI models to predict breast cancer rate.
Check your download.
AI about to change medicine forever. That's it.
So since you've already converted it to PDF, you know the converted to PDF. To copy
Whereas
it,
policy center on adversity and
just
opposition.
use
So what's the effect on America and the
So
world?
that's what you
We'll
do,
break
sir.
down what it'll so do joint treat
Did you put the school?
and needs to be someone's done it on the
You
president's
can't do it
laptop.
now. So why did you not convert it? You're not done now. I think you should put the school. So convert it back to
So who'll be grabbing the medals and headlines? Join us on BBC News. You can find all the latest online or via the BBC Sports app.
Let's have a look at the export files and how they're being covered by
Well, the journalists have been working around the clock to sift through all of the files and to
And
enable projects to
the
generate
font should be
It's all
now.
on
See,
each.
I know one set it for that. So now when you're done, copy everything.
And reportedly,
Use
looking at
this.
the local disease threats and innovation. These girls are benefiting from a vaccine which is offered routinely in wealthier countries. I first became aware of this week. This has been such
Put it in Windows.
interest.
It will be different. It will be a checkup. Where my checkup?
I don't even want it to be stuck because we need it.
Will be network.
Wait.
Found it. So add the school.
Find out more on cnn.com/culture in partnership with Rolex and its Perpetual Planet Initiative. Connections across Africa are reshaping business on Conversations currently transforming business to bring the continent together.